we're going to go over how to use Adobe Sign. Adobe Sign is used to send documents to students to receive their signature or information. Adobe Sign, you do have to get an account made for you through the district, but let's get started. So you will put in your TCC email address, and then you will click company or school account. It is signed in through the TCC1 sign-in, so after you click company or school account, it should automatically sign you in. So this is the starting page. Whenever you go in to ask for a signature, you will click Start from Library. And there are several forms that are already added into Adobe Sign for everyone to access. You can get to those forms by clicking on Templates. And then here are all the forms that everyone has access to sign. Some of the forms only require the student signature, and some of the forms require both the SAR employee's signature and the student signature. I'll show you both options. So for just the student signature, we're going to use student request form as an example. So you click the form and you click Start. And enter recipient email. You will only put the student's email address. And then at the bottom, you click Send. And it automatically sends the student an email that lets them know there's a form for them to sign. You will also get an email letting you know that a form has been sent out on your behalf. So if we click Home and go to Start from Library, we'll do another example for both the student and the SAR employee signature. So for this, we're going to use Accommodation Acceptance Form. You click the form and you click Start. Here you will click Add Me, so it knows that you need to sign, and then you put in the student's email address. At the bottom you click Send, and all of these forms are already set up so that the programming tells you who needs to fill out what. So here it shows that as the SAR employee, I only need to fill out the information in yellow. And so then I would put in the semester, and then I would click here to sign. If it is your first time doing this, it will probably prompt you to add your signature. Since I've done it before, when I click to sign, it automatically adds my signature. And then at the bottom, to confirm, you click to sign. And then again, it sends the student an email letting them know that there is a form for them to sign, and you'll receive an email saying that you've sent out a form. And so I'll show you some examples of those. This is the email that the student will receive. So it says that they've requested your signature. So the student would click Review and Sign. It brings up the form that the student needs to sign. As you can see, the information I've added is already on here, and then the student fills out this information, and then once they type in their name for their signature, they'll get the same click to sign at the bottom, and then it sends it to everyone. Here is the example of the email that the SAR employee would receive. Okay, so it just says that the form is out for signature. And then once it's been signed, you'll both get an email, a confirmation email. So this is what the student receives. It says you're done signing, and then the request form. The document is also attached to this email. And the SAR employee receives this email that lets them know that this form has been signed and filed. And then here is the attached form that you can download and then upload to Clockwork. And so this form has whatever the student put in. It has their signature at the bottom, and then it has a confirmation or a certification page from Adobe Sign. But that's all there is to Adobe Sign. It's pretty simple to use once you get the hang of it.